Hi, my people. Welcome back to Lead in Tech Mentorship Program. I am Miss Miliana, and today we are going into Model 4, which is 4 years in 1 year. Time mastery and execution, right? This is more about focus and time stewardship. Okay, all right. If you are new here, all we are doing in this series is actually building the right foundation to grow our career. To grow our career or to build our career is not about just building for money's sake or for wealth's sake, right? Even wealth has a lot of dimensions that we have to go into. What I aim to do is that to actually equip the youth to know that to build whatever dream they want to build and the lifestyle they want to build. It's not all about money, so they just go in for the easy way out. No, it's about building the right career, and that right career is going to bring them money they want as well. So that's what we are doing here. And today we are talking about having to live 4 years in a year by prophetic, right? In fact, this is a faith driven thing. So we have the prophetic side of this whereby you pray and God gives you the strength and gives you the grace, gives you the blessings, gives you the favor to experience 4 years in a year. Also, you also as an human being, after all the prophetics and all that, have to put in the work. Yes, have to put in the work. So that's why this today's theme is what time mastery and execution, and also focus and time stewardship, right? This is very, very important for you as well. All right, with this model I will be taking you through how to break free from procrastination, distractions, overwhelm, and instead of that you learn how to live intentionally every single day, week, and all that. Okay, so you don't need more time, you just need better focus, right? The time is enough, 24 hours is enough for you to build every day. So you just need to know how to focus those times and work, right? So why does time stewardship matter, right? At this point, you should know that every model I'm going to discuss why the topic is important. Why this topic is important is that it's it's actually a mindset shift that has to happen. You can't manage time, you can only steward it, right? You can't manage time, you can only steward it. That is more of like guiding it. You can't if you say manage time management. In fact, I think I'm not going to be taking saying time management again, but I'm going to be saying time. It's being a stewardship of time, right? Being time stewardship, right? That's like giving the time guides what is needs to be accomplished within that time as well. So everybody has 24 hours, but not everyone produces the same results, right? The difference is in focus and faithfulness, right? The reason why some people do so well within 24 hours and get a lot of things done is because they are focused and they are faithful. Yes, they are focused and faithful. So time is not a resource you own; it's one you have been entrusted with. It's not a resource you own, but you have been entrusted with it. We're born and then we already saw time and clock everything. Where do we own it? Did we buy it? If we bought it, we would have bought like 38 hours in a day and all that. No, it's just like that. So it's really matter that you be faithful with it. Do you understand where the faithfulness is coming from? Yes. So let's take a scripture. Ephesians 5:15 to 16 says, "Be careful how you live, making the best use of your time, because the days are evil." Right. So God doesn't bless busyness, He blesses stewardship. Right. I think I will need to I can't do that. I don't have an internet, right? But I will wish to discuss stewardship. Probably we'll discuss stewardship in one of our live videos as well, or our live sessions as well. So God doesn't bless busyness. Oh, I'm busy, I'm busy. No, 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 no. God blesses stewardship, right? God blesses you that you are working, you are moving, growing, building, being faithful, being focused on whatever He has given you to do. That's all about stewardship, like building, staying focused. Oh, this is where I have to do, this is what I have to do, and you keep going. Okay. So today I want you to stop glorifying being busy. Oh, I'm busy, and start honoring being fruitful. Rather saying you are busy, rather you are fruitful. Oh, I've been productive, right? Right. And in fact, I've been busy. I don't know. Sometimes it's not even you that says it. It's not even me that says it, but people think I'm busy all of a sudden just because I do a lot of things. I share a lot of things online, so people think I'm busy. So I always say this: that if text me on WhatsApp within 12 hours, I'm going to reply you. If after 12 hours I don't reply you, then call 911 or something. I'm not well, right? I say this so that they know that I'm not so busy, and I try to do that. I try to reply my WhatsApp messages within 12 hours or within as soon as possible, because I want the person texting me should know that I am not so busy. I am just being productive, just being fruitful in my work. So all the results you are seeing, I'm just being fruitful, right? Being busy is not all. Let's stop it, okay? All right. So the reason you need to steward your time is that you don't own it, but you were entrusted with it. So you have to be able to guide it, steward it, and use it wisely. Stewardship also means using your gift wisely. So time is supposed to be a gift that you use well. Okay, so that's why you have to, that's why this model is important. All right, so let's get into this concept of 4 years in a year. All right, so 4 years in a year principle came, for me, it came as a prophecy. I think I was watching some script some either I was watching something, Sha. It was Christian based, and I got that prophecy from there 4 years in a year, and I realized that I actually lived that in 2024. So I was like, oh, okay, wow, that is it. And then I read a book, right? I think I'll share the book to the community as well. 12 weeks, 12 weeks year, something like that. So I read that book, and I was like, okay, it makes sense, right? And I started living that in 2025 again. And for 2026, you're going into 10 years in a year. It will be amazing, but I will get on that journey together as well. So instead of planning your life around 12 months, plan it around 12 weeks. That's the whole point. Instead of you planning your years around, like your whole life around 12 months, or the next 12 months, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Just do it 12 weeks instead, right? So that means every 3 months is a year to you. So it's a mini year to you, and a focused season of intentional progress. I made mention of that last year, 2024, my first year, which is January to March, right? 3 months. I was at the bank. My next, I quit. I started business. Second, I started business field. I was broke. Blah blah blah. The fourth one, I started everything again, and here we are. So every is very important. And this year, first year, I was teaching for a company or an academy. Second year, I was learning and building my own model for teaching. Third year, I started my marketing and awareness plan for Data with Miss Miliana. That's 100 days challenge. And fourth year, I monetize my skills personally, where I work for myself. Do you get? So that's how I plan it. And so anytime, so next year, I have not planned my whole 2026. I know what I want to accomplish at the end of 2026, but I've not planned all that. Oh, this is what I'm going to do. But I've planned what I'm going to do in January, right? I'm still planning it, still drafting it and everything. And by the time I get into January, I'll start planning for February. By the time I get into February, I'll start planning for March. Since now my every month is 1 year for me. Yeah, right. And then the remaining 2 months is for planning, right? So that will be about, I'll split the days accordingly so that all the 10 months, all the 10 years will have it. But I hope you get the filler here. If you want to join me, I'll invite you as well. So all right. So in this system, you set three goals: faith, career, personal. Right. So you create habits, routines, and accountability to achieve that. So your faith is about your Christian life, your work with God, and everything. Your career is about your work and everything, and your personal life is what you want to achieve by yourself and all that. And other things can come into that as well. Then you move with it. Okay. So imagine where you would be if you actually treated every week like a mattered. In fact, think of it like, how would it be like? Every day you wake up and you have something to do, you go all in and all out for it, and you keep going like that. It's going to be beautiful, trust me. So keep going like that. All right, so that is the 4 years in 1 year concept. Every 3 months is a full year, so each week is a year. 1 week is a 1 week is a month, right? And one day is a week. So you do a lot of things, and if you think about it that way, you actually do a lot as well. And when I'm going to share the book with you as well in the community, so join us in the community as well. All right. So the spiritual principle of focus is the next section. So the spiritual so now let's talk about the spiritual principle of focus. Focus is not just productivity, it is obedience. In fact, at this point, obedience is very key. Whatever you believe that God has spoken to you, just obey and go. Whatever God has said you should do and you have it in your spirit, in your heart, obey and go. Focus on it. Okay. When you learn to focus on what God told you to do, not what the world is trending about, not what the society is saying, do what people are saying, you will start producing lasting results that can't be shaken, because it's not the world that made you, it's God, and they can't shake that. The results cannot be shaken. So if you understand that and you go with God, oh my God, it's serious. You actually, like, model one is very important to throughout all this. Okay, so it's very important. Many of us struggle because we are distracted by everything that looks urgent and but not important, right? It's not everything that's urgent that's important, right? So always prioritize. Always prioritize. Okay. So in Habakkuk 2:2, we know this: write the vision and make it plain. So we are writing in this session. When you are focused, when you are building your spiritual principle and all that, one thing is you write. I've said this most of the time. I have about, currently I can see 1, 2, 3 journals I can see another one here, four journals all around. So wherever I find myself, either on the bed, either here, I have something, I have a journal around me. Write. Write, oh, write. Very, very important. I didn't like writing 10 years ago, 12, 5 years ago. I don't like writing. I don't understand why I need to write. But now, I write. I write. 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 It's very important. Okay, so write them. Clarity comes through writing. Every week, write three things you are going to focus on. Right? Commit to finishing them before adding a new one. In fact, do that every week. So that means what? Every day. Remember, a day is now a week to us. Right? This is how you turn your faith into action. When you say we walk by faith, it's not cho cho cho. It's not I have faith. I have faith. It's not that. Put in the work. Write it down and keep going. Okay. All right. So focus is the highest form of faith. Staying focused is the highest form of faith. I said it. It's for my principles. Yeah. All right. So very important for you to have the focus and also for you to write your visions and your ideas and whatever comes into mind. Write it down. But when you start writing it down, you can track it and know that, oh, God has been leading me somewhere. If you write and you realize it's not God, you know because you have it clearly, right? So write and stay focused. Staying focused on the work, on the job, on the career path is a highest form of faith. As I said, all these things we are doing is a way of worshiping our God. Okay. So the next thing is building a 12-week plan. That is what, in fact, a 12-year plan in your 12 weeks. All right. So the very first steps is three major goals: your faith goal, your career, your personal goal. So for example, I spend quiet time at least 5 days a week, at least 5 days a week. It's supposed to be each day. So sometimes you miss it. It's fine. Don't beat yourself, but make sure you hit 5 days. At a point in time, it becomes normal and you keep going each and every day. Right. Your career is I finished my Power BI dashboard project and finish it up. I finished my content creation. I have a lot under career. Then personal is what I improve confidence through reading and journaling. Right. So the three major categories are what faith, career, and personal. And I just gave an example on that. The second step is what break those goals into weekly daily habits. Okay, so for example, for career, right, or let me say the goal is to build a project. I'm going to spend 45 minutes daily coding or doing something, and if you multiply it 5 times a week, you have like you'll be able to finish that project. Spiritual growth, morning devotion, evening devotion, daily, and all those things. Visibility, right? So the goal is to be visible. Post on LinkedIn daily. So you have the goal, you have the goal, you have the habits, what you need to do to achieve the goal, and then the frequency you will do it. So I want to be visible. I'm going to post on LinkedIn. That's the habit. How often will you post on LinkedIn? I'm going to be posting daily, right? You do that. That's the second step. The third step is review and reflect each and every day or week. So every Sunday, ask yourself, what did I plan? What did I do? What can I improve? Then reflect on it. It's intentional. Intentionality. Don't think this is too much. I beg. Don't think it's too much. Just do it. Okay. And you feel good at the end. Starting is hard. But keep going. Okay. All right. So managing distraction and staying consistent is one thing. Distraction, social media, and all those things. We all face it, right? But you have to be able to stay consistent. Distraction is one of the greatest tools the enemy is using against us in this like lifetime, right? It's using against us in our destiny and everything. It's very difficult, but you have to try, right? You won't lose time all at once. You lose it in small amounts of scrolling, comparison, and hesitation. So do not, in fact, my one goal says that if you think of, oh, I don't feel like doing this, oh, I'm scared, oh, this, those petty things you say and you procrastinate. In fact, it's daylight robbery. The enemy is robbing you daylight and you don't know. So stop it. Stop it. And just focus. Just like, oh, I need to do this. Oh, let me wait a bit. No, let me just start. Right? Instead of you to say, let me wait a bit, let me just start it now. Let me just start. Let me just start. Let me just start. By the time I realize you are not procrastinating. Do not let the devil rob you. Do not let the devil rob you in the daylight. Oh, you now you be saying it's like, oh, what if they don't buy? What if they don't show up? What if this? What if that? What if blah blah? That's daylight robbery. There. So please do not be scrolling. Oh, I'll do it later. No, let me start. Let me just start it. Within 5 minutes, maybe I'll do something and I'll put it down. By the time I realize you're done, trust me. Right. So the three keys to protect your focus is boundaries. Turn off notifications when working. So as of now, whilst I'm recording and everything, my phone is on flight mode, so that's why I don't have any network. I don't want to get any notifications that would let me go and all those things. Right. boundaries, turn off notifications when you are working. Environment, work in spaces that encourage productivity. When you're working, at a point in time when I came home, I used to work in the hall. Oh my God, everybody's passing, plump, 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 plump. And I prayed to God that God, I need a space. Then He got me the space. How I got the space is a whole story. He got me the space. I think I shared this on one of my vlogs. Like, I got me the space. Now I'm logged in. No one comes to distract me, and I move. Right. So environment is important. Accountability. Find someone who checks your consistency, not your comfort. I can be that for you though. Right. So that's why we are building this community. I actually was my accountability partner for so long, and I am. And now my social media is something that holds me accountable, because if I don't post, I feel bad. Right. So these are the three things: boundaries, environment, accountability. It will help you stay focused. Okay. All right. So God can only multiply what you manage well. God can only multiply what you manage well. So please do manage your time well. That is very important for God as well. All right, so let's reflect. This week, I want you to write or create, right? Create a 12-week plan, right? 12 weeks it means 12 years, what you could achieve, right? Write 3 goals, 3 daily habits, and your review questions, what you're going to do and how you did it and everything, and stay consistent on it. Remember, consistency is not about perfection, it's about progress. Keep going. Some days you won't do at all, some days you do small. Keep going. At a point in time, it becomes normal and you have it as well. So, first, some questions you can ask yourself to reflect is: what is one thing I must stop doing to stay focused? What is one habit I must protect at all costs? And who can be accountable to me in this season of growth, right? It's very important. So, let's read the scripture. Colossians 3:23 says, "Whatever you do, work with all your heart as working for God." In my teams, I say this: God is our boss. Whatever we do it with excellence, and we do it with our best. God is our boss. We don't do mediocre work for God, and that is what we ride on. In fact, and as I said before I got here, I knew that God was my boss, and I kept going. So, like, what is like, if it's my human being boss, I'll be doing kiki. So my God boss too, I moved that way, and that has changed everything for me. So you can use this as well, that God is your boss, and you see things, you read the Bible and understand how God wants you to work as well. So you don't need more time, you need more intention. You don't need more time, you need more intention. Steward your days as if they were gifts, because they are. You don't own time. It's a gift given to you. So steward it well. Use it well. That's what it means. When you learn how to manage time, you are not just improving productivity, you are honoring God. When you learn to manage time, you are not just improving productivity, you are honoring God with your focus. So at this point, all that we are saying, all that we are learning, it's all part of God. It's all part of worshiping God, showing glory to God and all that. So do not think that it's only church that you have to go to show that you are a Christian and you are living by God's plan and all that as well. All right, so we've come to the end of model 4, where we get to understand how you can live 4 years in a year and build and actually manage your time wisely. I am Miss Miliana, and this is Leading Tech Mentorship, helping you build the career you want rightly and intentionally. So this week, be intentional about how you live your life, how you spend your day, and how you spend your time. I'm going to see you in model 5. I am Miss Miliana. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it for others to join the community as well. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful, blessed year, day, week, everything. So see ya. Bye.